Collaborate on records using a drag and drop method. Here is a H or cases list. We may need to assign these, and using the standard list method will take a long time. Over Assign to, right-click and choose Show Visual Task Board. This is also possible in other lists such as incidents, problems, changes, and so on. This displays the records in columns. Drag and drop into other columns. This is a faster way to make changes to records than opening and changing each field. To share this board with colleagues, choose one of two ways. The first is to share the board URL with them, which is a great method for colleagues who are interested in the board, but not directly contributing. The second is to add them as members. This is the better option for colleagues that are contributing. Here's the URL to share. To add members, click here and choose them. To add label, click here. This is how we add members to cards. Here's how we add labels. To filter which cards we see, click the names. And also filter labels here. That's how you create a visual task board from a list. Let's now look at another way to create a board. I'll search in the Filter Navigator for Visual. Click Visual Task Boards. Create a new one. There are two types of boards, freeform and data-driven. Freeform boards start off with a clean board. Here is where we change the name of a lane. Add a new lane. Add a card. Click the card and add a description. Add comments into this stream. To remove the card from the lane, Archive is here. This button will move the card. Using this button method is great for when you're not able to drag and drop. Move can also take cards from here and place them into your other visual task boards. It's possible to have a primary assignee and then multiple additional assignees. Files are attached here. Each card can have its own checklist of tasks. Because I'll use this checklist again, I'll save it as a template to my group. Now if I choose Remove, and then click here, the template places the tasks back. This will be available to all members of the same group, to save us all time. To discuss this board with all team members, start a conversation here. That was a freeform board. Now I'm going to create a data-driven board, which is for adjusting records visually. I'll choose the task table to be change request, and lane field as assigned to. And swim lane field as priority. I'm looking for change requests that have no information in the assigned to field. This will display this number of cards. All the records appear in this column. This board also has swim lanes that display horizontally. They help visualize the cards according to the swim lane titles. In this example, I will drag this card into a different swim lane. I'm going to create two other lanes, headed with my colleagues' names. Drag and drop these cards as you need to adjust the data in the fields. Those are examples of how to use visual task boards on the Now platform.